5 things you need to master to become an elite gym goer. And today I'm going to list 5 things that I think anybody who's intermediate phase, even a beginner, could utilize to come into the gym, raise your level of focus, raise the actual output when it comes to what you're doing in a gym, the amount of effort you're putting in, so therefore you can actually see the results that you want to see. So let's get into it. When coming to the gym, one of the biggest things I always say is have a plan. And what I want you to do is with that plan is to really focus on form at first, especially if you're a beginner. And if you're intermediate, maybe, you can focus a little bit more like tempo, range of motion, and really like following through your technique so that way you can enhance your mind to muscle. And one of the biggest things is, as a beginner and an intermediate, focusing on form, even at that level, and even I do it to this day, it's going to help you so much when it comes to actually how you feel that mind to muscle, right? And how you can actually interact with it on a daily basis, on a weekly basis, to keep seeing growth and to keep seeing results that you want to see in the gym. So the biggest thing is focus on form, really follow through, stretch the muscle, and as you pull, really squeeze it in. And you can do that for almost every exercise. For your bench, you can really come all the way down, stretch to your chest, and really press it through. Same for triceps, keep your elbows tucked in and really press it through. Master a few basic exercises and really get down to the form, so therefore you can enhance your mind to muscle, which will enhance how your physique look, most importantly, how you feel about your overall workouts overall. Next up, intensity. You gotta be intense when it comes to your workouts. And I'm not saying to be like this, all force is the 12 that you're about to do. No. What I'm saying is, with intention, you still gotta be intense in being able to push yourself through certain limits, through certain plateaus, through certain feelings. So one of the biggest things is, especially if you're doing triceps, like I was saying before, tuck those elbows in. And let's say you're number 8, those last 4 should be difficult. Those last 4, you should feel a burning sensation. And what I want you to do is to push and lean towards that. If you push and lean towards that, it's you raising the bar, you raising the actual input that you're putting into that specific set and rep, which is going to help you grow a lot faster. I promise you, focusing on intensity and actually pushing yourself in the gym is one thing that really separates people that come to the gym and see no results, and the people that come to the gym and see results. Now I'm going to go a little bit backwards here and talk about something that I already talked about, a plan. Why do I want to talk about a plan? A plan is very crucial when it comes to, the input in the gym. Meaning, a lot of people come to the gym, they just do random exercises, random machines. Don't be one of those people. Why? Because yes, that's going to get you some small results. When you plateau, it's going to be very difficult to predict what you could do next. If you have a plan, that's you basically saying, I'm going to follow this for 4 to 6 weeks, so therefore I can see this output. And when I do see this output and I feel this way, then I'm going to utilize this output to get me to something else. Because then therefore you know exactly what it took you to get there. So now it's a lot easier to process. What can I do next to actually push past it, push over? So always come in with a plan, because if you don't, you're aimless. You don't know what you're doing. So come in with a plan. And here's the thing, you can find a plan literally anywhere, bodybuilding.com, on YouTube, on my page, or if you ever need personal help, then check the link in my bio and you can book a free call with me. But other than that, get a plan. Come on. Next up, don't compare, dude. One of the biggest things a lot of people do is they compare themselves to others, and then therefore they take themselves out of the process because they're like, I will never be able to attain this. Focus on you. It's all about beating you and what you did yesterday, right? So for me, I've been at this for 7-8 years, so therefore you comparing you to me naturally is never gonna happen, right? So one of the biggest things is focus on you, especially if you're in year 1. Yes, over time you'll get to this. Yes, you can get it faster, because for me, there was a lot of ups and downs, but at the end of the day, I battled those ups and downs. For you might be able to get in 4 years, 5 years, but don't compare yourself to where I'm at now to where your starting point is. Because at the end of the day, your process, your progress is going to be completely different than mine. So never compare yourself when you're gym, fam. That is crucial. And if you don't do that, I promise you'll go far. Because you'll always be in your head like, come on, we could do better than that. And that's the biggest thing you always want to ask yourself. Can I do better? And it's always a fucking yes. And last but not least, you need to find a playlist. And I'm playing with you. Last but not least is grow, man. Grow while you're in here. Don't just come in here to half-ass it. Don't just come in here to go through the motions. Come here to actually put in some work and work on yourself. Because I promise you, the gym will bring you more than physical appearance. It'll bring you confidence. It'll bring you energy. It'll bring you a different feel about yourself that you never believed before. Most importantly, you never thought was possible. And when you can attain that, it truly changes your perspective of a lot of things. Most importantly, it changes your perspective of what's capable of yourself. And that's the biggest thing I think a lot of guys struggle with, is they don't know what they're capable of and they're scared to try. Don't be scared to try the things that are going to put you forward in life. Most importantly, put you in a better situation. So at the end of the day, take action, crush it, and get to the next level. And I hope these 5 of tips to help you guys out, because I want to see you grow. I want to see a lot of jack dudes around, you know? And the only way we can do that is by sharing the advice, sharing the knowledge. Most importantly, giving you the energy, giving you the inspiration and motivation to really pursue this to the next level. Catch y'all. Peace.